Hello, and thank you for tuning in to The Next Story. I'm your host, Justin DeMilan, and I'm here today with Jeff and Jennifer Filastro. So tell me about Gears in Heaven.
So we're a nonprofit 501c3 organization, and what we do is we assist families of motorsport enthusiasts that have been killed or seriously injured in a vehicle accident. What we do is we get in touch with these families that have these tragedies occur to them, and we see how we can help them any way we can. Sometimes it's an emotional support that we do. We help them with fundraisers. We help them with counseling if they need it. So whatever really the niche is that the family needs is kind of like where we fit in.
They need help with chores and errands, doing little things around the house, mow the lawn, bring the garbage down. You know, there's people that can do those kind of things. That way the family can really just concentrate on being together, taking care of their loved one, and they feel like they don't know what the next step is because there is a big process involved, especially if someone passes. You know, there's probate, you have to clean out apartments or what have you, or if there's children involved, it's, 18 years plus. So we're kind of there on that back end to be that support system and networking for others who've experienced or sometimes had even worse, and kind of deliver and say, these are the next steps. This is what you need to do. You need to contact this person. You need to do that. Our son Brandon was killed on his 22nd birthday, May 1st of 2022. Brandon was a huge motorsport enthusiast. Cars, trucks, motorcycles, bikes, snowmobiles, whatever. And Brandon didn't make it. He was killed right here on Route 7. A driver pulled a left over the double yellow line right in front of him, and he couldn't even dump nothing.
There was no skid marks. He had no chance.
So everyone heard there was a bike down. Looks like Brandon's bike. So we came down the hill. Everyone from the car show came. Everyone from Max BMW came.
There was hundreds of people there.
Hundreds of people at the scene. And we realized we had a lot of resources and family and support. And looking in the crowd, there was going to be a lot of families. If the shoe was on their foot, they wouldn't have that.
Yeah.
And we've met so many wonderful people. You know, we never wanted to meet the people that we met, obviously, because of how we met them. But we're actually very good friends with a lot of the people that in the families that we've helped. They reach out all the time, holidays, Christmas, blah, 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 blah. So it's been nice to develop new friendships with these individuals where you don't know what to say to new friends. You meet new friends at a bar or you go out or whatever, or through work, and you don't have a connection like you do when someone else loses a son or a daughter in an accident. This is just a separate, totally different world that you have to deal with, and a lot of people can't identify with that. So, or they want to talk about their loved ones and they feel like they can't because the other person's going to get freaked out about it or whatever. At least with them, they can call me and say, had a really bad day today, I just want to talk about it. I'm like, yeah, go ahead.
We have a big branded tent, and we hand out safety literature and pamphlets, and all the other people around us are selling fun things and happy things and t-shirts and
bubbles and
people come over to us and like, what's this all about? And we're like,
depression and sadness.
Yeah, depression. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, it's not very cheery.
And we meet a lot of people, especially in the motorcycle community. There's some really hard guys that feel that they can't talk to the rest of their friends about what had happened or how they, it's anonymous, man.
Yeah.
No one knows.
Just give us a call.
That's a great point because, there is a shield that I think a lot of people put up over their grief.
And a lot of MC guys or girls, they don't
want to show it.
They're paramedics, they're cops, they're veterans. Like, they've seen some heavy stuff, but when it happens to your own, it's totally different.
Totally different.
That's what resonated with me. I thought I was a hard guy. And at the scene, hearing my wife howling and screaming, it's his birthday, no. Seeing my son in the middle of the road under a sheet, it humbled me. It crumbled me.
You guys have a website, I'm assuming?
Yes.
We do,
Yes.
gearsinheaven.org.
Okay.
Yep. And we're
And Does it detail some of what you offer?
It does, yeah. It tells about, the services that we offer. There's a form where people can request assistance, a form where people can sign up to be a volunteer.
Well, thank you very much for
Thank
talking
you.
with me. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Justin,
this
so
so
much.
much.
Thank you so
Coming
much.
down and
Yeah.
having us.
Yeah.
It's
It's been
great.
great.
Absolutely. So Gears in Heaven. Keep an eye out.